or simply making dinner plans and picking up groceries. The whole thing would be absolutely useless without an infrastructure. Follow any muscle to its base through a bundle of strong, flexible fibers called tendons, down to the very point where it's anchored, and you'll find one of the world's most remarkable materials, bone. Some 206 of these engineering marvels are strewn throughout the body, strong enough to support up to 20 times our body weight, light enough to defy gravity, however briefly, flexible enough to absorb unfathomable impacts, and connected in such a way so as to provide a seemingly endless range of movement. Accounting for some 15% of our body mass, bones are what give us our shape. Without them, we would all look like this. But despite the amazing strength and support our inner frameworks provide, they've had a pretty bad rap. Descend 60 feet under the streets of Paris, into its catacombs hundreds of years old, and we get the stereotypical image of bone. Dry, sterile, white, dead. That's not exactly surprising. This is the only way most of us ever get to see bones. And not to be too morbid, but these are the only bits of us that are going to be left. This was the world's first glimpse of bone inside a living human body. The left hand of Frau Bertha Röntgen, as imaged in 1895 by her husband, Wilhelm Röntgen, discoverer of the X-ray. We've come a long way since then, and it turns out bones are anything but dry. Deep in the center of many bones, in this tissue called the marrow, some 120 million oxygen-carrying red blood cells and 7 million microbe-fighting white blood cells are born every minute and shipped off to the rest of the body. Toward the surface, specialized cells continually lay down new bone, while others do the opposite and whisk old layers away. This is how bone grows with us throughout our youth and keeps itself strong long after we're grown. If we suck away all that marrow, we see bone is mainly a blend of two substances: the mineral calcium phosphate and the protein collagen. It's a match made in heaven. Without flexible collagen, bone would be as brittle as glass. Without calcium phosphate, it would be as unstructured as rubber. Together, they're light enough to maneuver, strong enough to shelter our most delicate inner organs, and resilient enough to last a lifetime.
Go.
Champion gymnasts like Joey Haggerty routinely push the limits of bone. They train them to grow and adapt to extremes.
Okay, Joe, ready?
Sports physiologist Bill Sands tries to ensure this isn't past the breaking point.
Bone's a living tissue like all other living tissues, so the function, the things we ask the tissue to do, as long as we provide those stimuli carefully, slowly, progressively, we can usually get tissues to withstand astonishing things.
It is this adaptive property of bone that allows a martial arts expert to punch straight through concrete.
You don't do that the first day, of course. I mean, you have to build them up more and more and more over probably multiple years.
The same goes for gymnasts, whose bones absorb a tremendous amount of shock.
Yeah, don't hook your toes, just let...
Sands uses a variety of apparatuses to measure this,
to your right.
like these inserts that measure the forces on Joey's feet, and high-speed cameras to record the impact.
3, 2, 1, go. right here, he's over 150 pounds per square inch. Trust me, that's a big force. The forces generally seen in gymnastics are the biggest forces that I think that we've had recorded so far, in the 14 to 20-ish times body weight.
The unsung heroes of all this movement are not our bones, but what brings them together. Ingenious devices called joints. From our knees to our knuckles, some 187 separate joints allow our bones to slide back and forth, side to side, up and down, and round like a well-oiled machine. While bones have an almost miraculous tendency to heal, joints are prone to break down.
Hey Mark, how you doing? The surgery that we're going to be doing today